I have a major complaint with the game. With this game, it's New Super Mario Brothers Wii. It's a complaint I've heard that I've looked this up to see if there's a way around it, and apparently it's like the biggest complaint with this game. And so, actually making this video is pretty much covering old ground, but I've never discussed it, so I figured I'd voice my complaint. I figured every voice counts for something, so maybe Nintendo will release a patch or something. I don't know. This is an old game for an old system, so I don't know if they would do a patch for it. But anyway, you're not able to save your game unless you beat a castle. They have a temporary save thing that can only be used once, but if you have a game over during that, you have to do the whole world over again. Anyone who's played the game knows that this is World 3, and if I press right, it'll go up through that little area up there, and it'll be like the second half of this world. I had everything unlocked. All I had to do was beat the castle. Then I had a game over. Took me like all afternoon to do. And now it's like it never happened. And it's just, I know they probably did it just to like up the challenge, but I mean the game is already challenging enough. I mean that's just, the inability to save just makes this game unplayable, in my opinion, because you'll work really hard to progress through the game, and then it all gets lost because they don't have a proper save feature. I read somewhere that there is a way you can save whenever you want, but it's after you beat the game. You have to unlock the ability to save. Okay, I don't know why they did that. That's just so frustrating. There's a lot more I want to say about this, but I mean, there's like I said, it's been said to death online. I mean, it'd be like complaining about Navi from Ocarina of Time. It's like everyone makes the same comments, but I mean, I pretty much said everything, but it's a fun game. It's just that one thing just makes this game, as I said, it's like, to me, it makes it unplayable, because I don't even want to play it half the time. It's like, I want to play it, but I know I'm going to have a game over. I'm going to die, and then I'm going to lose all my progress anyway. So why even play it? And so, I mean, it's taken me 3 days to get to World 3 simply because of that. I should be much further than this. And yes, I know it's just a game, but I'm such a nerd, this is a big deal to me. Heck, I got a Link to the Past Virtual Console game. I got that the day after I got this. I'm further along in that game than I am in this. And this game is like, there's only 8 worlds. And in the old school Mario games, I could actually sit down and play Super Mario World in a night, all the way through. And as I said, I know that they're trying to make it more challenging, but like the game itself is already challenging. It's frustratingly challenging, and then just doing that with the save feature, it's like crossing the line. It's never. I already spoke for 5 minutes. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this and post it now. I'm going to play A Link to the Past, because apparently you can save that whenever you want. You know what they should do on this? What they should have done? This is the last thing I'm gonna say. They should, on Super Mario 64, every time you get a star or do anything, it says save, continue, quit, whatever. They should do that on this game. They should have done that where you can save after every level. They can do on all the older games on Link to the Past. It's always it's like every 5 steps it says, "You want to save?" Yes, I want to save. Thank you. And this, the only time you get the option is if I were to do all of this again. In fact, you have to, that one I'm on now, you have to play it twice. Because when you beat it the first time, it unlocks the mushroom and that level. And then when you beat that, you go over here, push that, it unlocks that again to get there. You have to do a lot just to unlock the castle. And then you die, and it all goes away. Of course, you also have to beat that one twice to get there, but, you know, it's just a star. But, yeah. All of that, and there's only one way to save, and it's to beat that. How come in the older games, which are easier, they have this save feature everywhere, but in the newer, more challenging games, you rarely get the option to save. It's just baffling.